Hi everybody, it's Cricket from Woolly Cricket. I'd like to say welcome to any of the new followers. Welcome back to any of my original followers. Thank you for always being there. I don't have a whole lot today, but I'd like to show you what I've been working on. It's been about 5 days, so I'm about a day behind. But we've been out, it's been pretty, so sorry. Makeup always makes me itch a little bit when I first start. So I have a little bit of makeup on, so my color should be a little better. And my hair's wet, just jumped out of the shower because we've been working in the yard. So, I want to show you, I've got a little bit of sewing. I don't spin, I've got a drop spindle, and I've tried it. I'm terrible at it. Emily Sin showed me how to do that, and she's the one that got me to try it. She's amazing. She does a fingering weight. I mean, just really simple, easy. For her and me, it's like, I don't know, like me braiding my own hair or something. Can't do it. I'll keep trying, but I can't do it. Okay, a little bit of sewing. 2 projects I'm working on. I'm going to start the other purple sock tonight because my husband has another appointment on the 13th. So I want to be able to take that with me if they make me sit out in the lobby. And let's see, I don't think I have anything else. The dog's barking. He's always barking. The door's open. He has his door, so it's open and he can go in and out. But sometimes he just doesn't want to do that. So, I have you guys that I can talk to. Recently, hi, what are you raising Cain about? You want to come say hi to everybody? Can I move this so you can, you want to come up here? You want to come up here? You're a big boy. You guys want to see him? Let me move this. Hope I don't make anybody dizzy. Can you see him? Hello. Hey. Hey. Kylo, turn around and say hi to everybody. It's like he knows he's on camera. Turn around. Look, 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 look. turn your big old butt around. Turn around, look. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Now you see his little nubby tail. He loves wool. He loves wool. That's my baby. Hi, say hi. Oh, there you got to say hi. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get this fixed again back where Mama was sitting and it's not too crooked for everybody. Okay. Get my fat unrolled here. Hi, thank you for saying hello to everybody. Yes. You're my baby. You like to come in here when I'm talking, don't you? You think I'm talking to you? Okay. Alright, so that was my baby. For those that's not seen him. I think he's been on some of the earlier ones, but he's not been on anything in a while. And like I said, my hair's wet. No spinning, because I don't spin. I have no acquisitions. No, nope. Y'all have seen everything. I'm not going to try not to buy anything. You'll have to hold me to that, guys. Hold me to that. Okay, first off, let me, I've been doing some of the little baby sweaters just to see how that's going to go. I cleaned his eyes and he has allergies so bad that right here in his eyes, it gets all crusty. And it has this see that little black, it comes off like that. And he has medicine we put on him. He has pills he takes every day. I don't know. They said the white boxer that I had was going to be problems with his skin and allergies and all kinds of things. He was not. He did later on in life end up with cancer, and that is eventually what got him. He's right here. He's right here on the desk. And this one has been my allergy problem child. So, that just goes to show you, people don't know as much about the genetics of these animals as they think they do, and they're like people. Everything and everybody is different. So, okay, back to the knitting. My public service announcement. What is it? PSA? Public service announcement? Okay, so that was my PSA. Get off my soapbox here. Okay, so this is going to be depends on what part of the world you're in, what part of the country you're in, even in the United States. It's um, it's a raglan. It's got a seed stitch band where you go ahead and do the, let me see if I can find one. You can go ahead and do the buttonholes as you go, and it goes down, and depending on where you are, people call them a romper, or back in the South they used to call them a onesie. So I'm trying it in the yellow because I have plenty of the yellow to be able to finish it. I want to see how much it's going to take to do that, and I'm still on my first ball of yarn. So of course I do most of these in acrylic because a lot of people don't like the wool here in the States as much as they do when they're other countries. A lot of the other countries, they knit their baby things in wool, and here we don't. I don't think we have as cold a winters as some of them do. So I'm starting it out in acrylic, and we will see. And then I have a whole shelf over there of Cascade 220 superwash wool that I've had for a while. What's wrong, baby? We're going out? Okay, bye. Thanks for dropping by. And I will, if I have enough of those, then I will do some in those probably. So that's going to be for my winter stock. I'm hoping it'll do some good. So I do have something I want to show you. I think I talked about it, but I've not shown you. And it's not new. It's acquisitions I got because my son, he said that he thought that the little glittery, we live in a neighborhood where, oh, this your hair, neighborhood where there's a lot of younger kids, children, people. I do not mean kid as in derogatory. Children, younger adults that have children. So he thought that the sparkly would be something they might enjoy better because I'm really plain and simple. As you can tell by my makeup, my clothes, my everything. I'm just like an old shoe. But he thought this is a sort of a teal color. So I'm going to make a few little things with them. And there's a red. And these are sparkly just like the little pink sweater. And then there's a purple. So I got those thinking that maybe off of his recommendation, I missed. I only got one in that box. I missed the other two. This is why I was not a forward. I'll tell you how old I am. I'm so old, but I played basketball when it was 3-on-3. Girls played half court. I know that most of you, if you're younger, you won't even know what I'm talking about. But it was before we went 5-on-5 like they play now. So the girls only played half court. You had 3 forwards and 3 guards, and the guards guarded their forwards, and the forwards played against their guards. So yeah, we didn't ever go past the middle line on a basketball court. So I was not a forward. I didn't shoot. I was a guard. I was low and skinny then, and faster. So I don't jump either. I'm not good. I never was good at jumping, but I was really short and fast, so it helped me being a guard. Okay, enough about that. This is supposed to be a size 0 to 3 months, and I think it's going to be bigger because I used bigger needles and bigger yarn. So I'm just testing out the gauge, and I will let you know what that comes out to be, and I'll show you a picture of the pattern. I bought it off of Etsy, knitting pattern for baby romper, and I thought it was so cute. But I did take the cables out because I knit cables all the time and I wanted something different. So I took the cables out. And then, let's see, the next thing I'm working on right now is I started the cables. It's charcoal and it's for my son, so I know he won't take care of a superwash wool. He won't, so it's out of acrylic as well, but it's called, this is the pattern, and this is the first time I've ever knit one of these constructions. This is called the Front Porch Sweater, and it's by Pearl Jam, and the other one is by Sweet Dreams Studio. So I've never knit one. The newer patterns nowadays, excuse me, seem to have a, I'll show you on this. Maybe I can, if I can get my yarn untangled. Okay, this 3-stitch edge here runs up the back of your shoulder here, and then from what I understand, which may be wrong when I get to it, but you pick up and knit the shoulder over this way towards you. And I'm thinking there's short rows in there, and then once you get down, you're supposed to knit this until you get to your as where you want to put them in words, where you want to put them in the round. So you would connect the front and the back. So you do the back, and then you do each front separately, and then you'll connect them and knit around and around and get the rest of the body done. And after you get through, I think you do the sleeves and then pick up the collar. So I'm excited to get this for him. He's been wanting a cable sweater for a long time. And then I'm going to do his dad's out of the blue, which is the same kind of yarn as my gold sweater. It's not quite as thick as this. So we'll see how they like this one. And if they like this one, then I'll buy more of a thicker yarn. But that's a day and a little bit. I worked on it about 5 rows today, and the rest of it is on the same day that I started. So of course he's a big guy like his dad. He's got a 54-inch chest, and he's 6'2", 6'3". So it'll be a big sweater. So I've got 3 skeins of that. So that's what I'm working on right now. Look at this fat belly. Okay. I've got, maybe I can explain it. It's my sewing, and I've not got the tab on this side yet because I broke my needle and had to put a new needle in. So okay, this is almost, this little piece right here is like, you know when you used to buy boots, or they had the swashbuckling, is that how you say it? The boots like the pirates used to wear, and it had that big leather band on the top. Well, that's basically what this is. It's just a double folded, you sew around the top, and you put your little tabs there. Okay, this is the little bag, which I didn't have the interfacing that I needed, but I wanted to try one to see. And it's the bag, and I made it all the same color inside and out for this. And then of course I have my good thing I looked at that. This is just my test run though, so it's not a big deal. It's my little Woolly Cricket sticker, and it's in crooked, of course, but I'm just trying to see if I can even, if I even like these. So what you do is you put, I need heavier interfacing, but you put heavy interfacing here and heavy interfacing here, and you make the little, it's called a pencil case, but it will stand up like that. I don't know that it'll hold what I want it to hold though. It's not probably sturdy enough for that. So after you get this sewn, then you're going to put the cuff over the top of this, which, like I said, it's been a long time since I've sewn, and yeah, I have a lot to correct, but you put this cuff over that, and you got your little tabs, and the tabs will be on the sides, of course, not in the front and the back, but they'll be on the side. And this one is not big enough to do what I wanted it to do anyway, so but when you I can't do it where you can see it. When you pull these tabs down, this top part that's not lined folds in, and then you have it all folds in like that, and you have a little bucket. So when you're done, and you can pick out whatever you want out of here because it's going to be shorter, then when it's done, then you just raise this up and it makes it tall again, and you got your zipper that holds it so you can carry it by your little zipper. So my thought was, if I adjust this and make it bigger, then it will be a perfect thing to knit socks. I'm going to make this bigger where 100-gram skein of sock yarn will fit in it. When you want to knit, you just pull your tabs down. It makes it short so you can get to your yarn easily. When you get through knitting, you pull the top back up, put the sock and your needles in the top of it, zip it up, and you're ready to go. So I'm going to be working on this. This was just the very first one, and yeah, it has a lot of bad areas. It needs some work, but it's an idea, and I think I'm gonna call it, they're actually, the small ones are called a sliding pencil case, so I'm gonna call it a sliding sock bag, and I'm gonna start making them. I don't know if it'll be a hit or a miss, but I'm excited for that. And I may put the woolly cricket out here instead of inside, but this was just a try. I'm going to get some muslin out of my stash over there and try to make these little plastic zippers. I get it stuck every time. That's me, people. That's not the zipper. It's me. But I'm going to, and the lady that was talking about this suggests that you cut the zipper off. So I'm going to try and make it bigger, make it stronger, where it'll set up better by itself. And look for those. They'll be in my Etsy store. This one will just be mine for, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. My husband thinks that it would be good to make a loop up here, and you could put it on your belt, and it'd be good to take the dog when you take them walking, their poop bags or treats or whatever. So I think this one needs to be probably, I don't have a skein wound right here close. Let me grab one. This is way too big for the, see, it covers this quite a bit, so it needs to be at least probably 3 more inches around, I would guess. But that's the reason I'm going to try one in the muslin and see. And then I'll let you know, and then you guys can help me pick the colors out of my stash yarn and stuff. So it shouldn't take a lot to do these. And I will probably, if I have a lot of one color and it seems to be popular, then I may take pre-orders. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We will see. So they shouldn't be too awfully expensive, and it shouldn't take too long for me to make them. And just so you people know, everybody knows, this color is called, hope you can see that. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it. It's called Crowley's Bonfire off of Supernatural Crowley. And the dyer behind it is Mindy Bergeron from Puff the Magic Rabbit. Mindy is now working, so I don't know how much time she has to dye yarn, but it wouldn't hurt. She's Puff the Magic Rabbit on Facebook. You can send her a message and tell her you saw it if you are interested. I don't think her skeins are any more expensive than anybody else's. They may be even a little bit cheaper. So check her store out. She's got some pretty yarns. And this is going to be socks. I can't wait to knit this up. I've just got to figure out what color I want to go with it for the toes, heels, and cuffs. It's very soft for a sparkly yarn. Okay, that's all I've been working on, other than the yard. And I just bought a 10-pound bag of clover, which my husband tells me will cover 2 acres. We do not have a 2-acre yard, but I want it in there thick. The reason we're putting white clover in is because of Kylo's allergies on his feet. We're going to have to bring in topsoil. We're going to put the fence up this spring and summer, so you might get some footage of me, I don't know, hammering, screwing fence post up, digging fence holes, post holes. I think that's what it's called, post hole digger. All that this spring and summer. So the last thing I've got to show you, and this is called my Fat Girl jar. Okay. See that? I'm going to put $1 in here for every pound that I'm losing. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to exercise more. I am doing that apple cider vinegar, water, lemon, turmeric, ginger, cayenne, and a little bit of honey, and you drink it twice a day. I just started it, so I've only been doing it a day. So I will let you know if it works, but within the other things that I'm doing, the exercise program and everything, and the changing my eating habits, I've lost a pound. I had lost 2 or 3 pounds, and then we got, we have a little French pastry shop here, and he's going to be moving. So we stopped in and we got little the pastries, the croissants with the lemon curd and stuff in it. And of course I ate too many of them, so I gained some of that weight back. Should have only ate one, but you know, if he's going to be gone for a while, then I wanted to splurge. So, and I did. So I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to try to do this within reason. And if anybody knows me, that's not in my vocabulary. Anything within reason is not good. But I'm contemplating what to do with this. If I make my goal, I may give it to you guys, so you can buy yarn or whatever. But as of right now, there's not enough in there to do even buy buttons. So that's where we are. And let's see, I don't think I have anything else to tell you other than I miss you guys when I don't get to talk to you. And I am grateful for all the interaction. Like I said, I've got one friend that we are completely on the opposite spectrum of everything we like in our lives. And we've been friends for a while. But she's made some changes in her life. And I guess since I don't fall into even though we can be respectful to each other, or we say we can be, I can be, I don't know. But she has new friends that are more in line with her likings. And I'm thinking because of that, then she's been going through some tough things. And I've called to check on her a few times, and I just get a text message, I'm okay. So I'm guessing that friendship may be coming to a close, which doesn't break my heart. You know, I will miss her. She's a good friend, but that kind of thing happens. And my other friend that's in Canada, and none of these people are somebody that you can talk to every day. One of them just started working recently. And like I said, our lifestyles are so different that it's sometimes hard to have conversations. And then the other one, she is dependent on another family member and only can do certain things at certain times, which also makes it hard to get together and talk on. We Skype, and yeah, a lot of times the other family members that if we're talking or we talk too much or talk too loud or talk too, it's not a good time. We have to schedule around other people's day to day. So we can't just pick up the phone and say, hey, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. So, with that being said, I have very limited interaction with anyone but my husband, my dog, and my son. And that's me and my husband are here all the time, but I don't know. Ladies, it's sort of weird because now that he's retired, I get a lot of knitting done, but that's like the TV's on and he has the remote, so it's what he wants to watch. Plus, he's also got his phone on YouTube and he's a little hard of hearing, so everything's on blast. And that leaves me sitting there either watching, if I like what he's watching what he's liking, or not watching and knitting. And then I've got the 3 dogs that I take care of and the house that I take care of. And my son works a lot, so I try to help him with his things around here. He's a very respectful young man. He is very helpful, but he works a lot. And he works the job he's working for himself plus his regular job. So when I get a chance, then I do his clothes and I take the trash out and things like that, which I don't mind doing. I've always done. But him working so much, I don't have a lot of interaction. Sorry. With him either. So I was not going to do this. Just give me a second. It's hard when you don't have people that share what you like to do. To have uh it gets a little bit lonely sometimes. So of course I can talk to my husband and my son about my knitting. At one point my husband was like, that's all you talk about is knitting. Well, that's really all I have besides taking care of everybody. So uh that's it. That's all I do. So, and they get sick of hearing it. So I get on here and I talk to you guys. And you know, that's the reason I was asking, hey, if you got any ideas on what to knit next, or what colors you like, or what do you knit, what are you working on? That's like me having a friend to talk to. So if you don't mind, reach out and say hi. I would really love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna go before I really start this squalling. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. I miss you. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.